Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'll be going all the way to Amersfoort via Barneveld Zuid from Nijmegen. And the reason for that is because we'll be taking a very special slash very old train. The in Dutch Mat64. Or in English Mat64. And if you want to know more about that train, you can look it up on Wikipedia. You can look it up on Wikipedia. And how you write, it's like this. And that train is indeed very old. And I'll be going on that exact train all the way to Ede-Wageningen, and then from Ede-Wageningen taking a reis stoptrein until Barneveld Zuid. So see you once I'm at Ede-Wageningen or something. And just some information for you, and you can just basically view all of my routes, all the trains I'm taking, via the link in the description. It's the treinposities.nl, treinposities.nl link. It's completely trustable, completely safe. I've used treinposities basically for a whole year, maybe longer. So it's completely safe, no viruses or anything, don't worry. So yeah. All the trains I'll be taking are in the description.
Reizigers, een hele goede morgen. Welkom in de Intercity met eindbestemming Den Helder. Wij zullen onder andere voor u stoppen op Arnhem Centraal, Ede-Wageningen, Veenendaal-de-Klop, Driebergen-Zeist, Utrecht Centraal, door naar Amsterdam-Amstel, Amsterdam Centraal, Amsterdam-Sloterdijk, Zaandam-Castricum-Heilo, Alkmaar, verder door als stoptrein naar Den Helder. Namens het aanwezige personeel wens ik u een fijne reis.
A little while later.
I've now successfully arrived here at Ede-Wageningen. I'll be taking the 0653 train until Barneveld Zuid via Ede Centrum, Lunteren and then Barneveld Zuid. And at Barneveld Zuid is where the Mat64 will begin its journey all the way over to Amersfoort Centraal and back. So I'll see you soon on board the first train over to Barneveld Zuid.
Ten minutes later.
Now finally successfully arrived here at Barneveld Zuid. And the Mat64, the Mat64, will be departing at 0724. As currently, let me check on my phone. Currently is right about 0712, so basically 12 minutes until the train will be here. 12 months of waiting, so see you soon. now on board the Mat64 towards Amersfoort. And the reason why this train doesn't go all the way to Wageningen is basically because, well, from what I remember, what I was once told a while back, just a few months, when I wanted to spot the oliebollenrit, was that the Barneveld Zuid to Amersfoort is in kwartierdienst, which is a quarter shift, basically. And that the whole journey, basically Amersfoort to Wageningen, is een halfuursdienst, which is half an hour shift. And this train can only run on the quarter shifts, basically. That's why it only runs until Barneveld Zuid. Anyways, train will be arriving very shortly, so see you soon.
A little while later.
En daarna moeten we daar waarschijnlijk oh nee, dat was niet waar.
Station Hoeflaken.
Just like 15 minutes later, we have finally arrived here at Amersfoort, and at Amersfoort I'll be going back towards Barneveld Zuid. And then I'll be taking this train back to Barneveld Zuid, and then one more time towards Amersfoort, and then that's the end of the Mat64 for today's video. So we're going from Barneveld Zuid to Amersfoort, which I have done, and then from Amersfoort back to Barneveld, and then once more from Barneveld Zuid to Amersfoort. just arrived back here at Barneveld Zuid. And this train will be going one more time back towards Amersfoort, and then is the end of it. At least for today. And once I'm at Amersfoort, I'll be taking a normal reis train back via here all the way back to Ede-Wageningen, and then I won't be taking intercity. I'll be taking 2 sprinters, one towards Arnhem and then one towards Nijmegen. We just departed Barneveld Centrum a few minutes ago, like 1 or 2. And when the cards were being checked, I managed to get one of these. Just a few stickers, like a sticker sheet basically, from Reis. Very nice. So, to the person that was checking me, on board the Mat64 904, bedankt voor de stickervel.
Dear passengers, as your train travels picking, I have noticed that a significant portion of viewers watching this video have not pressed the subscribe button. How embarrassing! So please press the subscribe button if you want more. Thank you.
Now, once again made it back to Amersfoort Centraal. But one weird thing, if you can even read it. It does say that there's a 0855 train towards Barneveld Zuid, but I'm not sure if it is being operated with this Mat64, because on Treinposities, the website that I use for my train journeys, it doesn't say that it's being operated with the Mat64, but just with the normal train. So I'm not sure if it'll be operated by that or by just the normal train. But if it is being operated with a normal train, not the Mat64, then it has to clear the tracks ASAP, because that's just in a few minutes. So my best guess is that it's being operated with the Mat64 and that it's doing one more journey back to Barneveld Zuid, but I don't know. I'll just follow my journey that I saved on Treinposities, which you can view in the description once again. Right now I've flared CO3, go all the way to Ede-Wageningen, and then at Ede-Wageningen I'll be taking a sprinter towards Arnhem, and then another sprinter from Arnhem to Nijmegen. So that'll be the last three trains for this vlog. So thanks for watching until here, and just a few minutes left. I've now decided to also not only take the Mat64 in today's video, but also another very odd train that'll be coming to Nijmegen, which is the ICM, well, also known as the Koploper. And it'll be going towards 's-Hertogenbosch. Well, originally it was going to go further than 's-Hertogenbosch towards Vlissingen, but that can be done due to a derailed train. And that's why it only goes from Zwolle to 's-Hertogenbosch, also known as Den Bosch. So I'll be going from Nijmegen to Den Bosch at 12:39 departure, and then I'll be taking the same train back after a 50-minute waiting time back to Nijmegen, and then that will be the actual end of the video. Now arrived back here at Ede, Wageningen, and I'll be taking that sprinter train over to Arnhem Centraal, and then another sprinter towards Nijmegen. So see you soon aboard train number 2222.
Arnhem Centraal. Station Arnhem Centraal. Eindpunt van deze trein. U kunt hier overstappen voor de richting Den Helder, voor Nijmegen, voor Winterswijk, voor Tiel en voor Wiegen. Beste reizigers, de ICE naar Utrecht Centraal en Amsterdam Centraal van 10:28 vertrekt over ongeveer 5 minuten.
Dear passengers, the 1028 ICE to Utrecht Central and Amsterdam Central will come in about 5 minutes.
A slight change of plans. I want to take a sprinter from Arnhem towards Nijmegen, but I just decided to take a intercity, which is a bit faster by like a few minutes. Currently on the 8652, departure time 10:35 and arrival time in Nijmegen at 10:47.
10 minutes later.
I've now arrived back at Nijmegen. For now I'll quickly go back home, try to get some bits of this vlog edited, but then after that I'll come back to this exact platform of 4B for the ICM. So see you in a bit. See you soon. I've now arrived back here at platform 4B for my ICMM, which will bring me over to 's-Hertogenbosch and back. And the reason why it's only going until 's-Hertogenbosch and not Vlissingen, that's purely because of a derailed train that derailed just 1 or 2 days ago at the time of recording. And I'm talking about this incident right here. And a news article to that derailed train is also found in the description of today's video. Now in the 4250, which will be going all the way until 's-Hertogenbosch via Os. And just before this train arrived, there were like 2 or 3 sprinter trains that got cancelled due to that derailed train.
Oftewel, je kan in je eigen hoofd weggeven. Dat is wel geinig. Dat is wel geinig, maar aangezien dat ze van die data gebruiken, moet het wel maar wat concessies nemen, want dan kan natuurlijk niet alles perfect navolgen. dan moet die ook grond op daar gebouwd op de zijn. Dus dan van wijkbestemming zijn, dat van hand zijn, dat van politie zijn, dat van brandweer zijn. Dat
nog wel eens kijken hoe Noordoosten in Huisland, Noordwesten, Duitsland natuurlijk. En dit is nog makkelijk. Het is wel. Ja, ik had nog geprobeerd om de koning van de Jos te worden, maar dan Engeland heeft dat nu allemaal beloofd, dus dat wordt lastig. Ja. Dat is goed.
helemaal de eerste keer dat ik zo was
richting Bokstel. Dus voor de bussen naar Tilburg en vanaf Tilburg kunt u weer verder reizen alle richtingen uit met de trein. Dus de bussen naar Tilburg die stoppen aan de achterzijde van het station. Dit is Zetogenbos. Denk even aan uw spullen als u hier u gaat hier de trein verlaten. Neemt u alles mee en dan wens ik u nog een hele mooie dag vandaag. En zometeen Zetogenbos, eindpunt van deze trein.
I've now successfully arrived here at 's-Hertogenbosch. This train will now turn around and go further back towards Zwolle via Os, Nijmegen, Arnhem Centraal and further up via Deventer and Zutphen and whatnot. So that means that I'll just stay on board this train and just go back to Nijmegen because that's where I live.
Dames en heren, een hele goede middag, 13:24, zojuist op tijd vertrokken vanaf station Zetogenbosch. Kunnen we welkom heten in deze Intercity met als eindpunt station Zwolle. Onderweg gaan we ook nog voor u stoppen uiteraard en dan gaan we voor u doen
geen idee. Ja, die krijgen altijd nog in.
That was the ICMM ride from Nijmegen to 's-Hertogenbosch and back. So thanks for watching this video until here, and until the next one, see you soon!